What's up, guys? JP back at you once again, bringing you guys another review here on Body Bags. This time we're reviewing the 2014, released in 2015, Argentinian horror comedy vampire film coming to us courtesy of Artsploitation. I do have the Blu-ray, but it is not in my hands right now. Children of the Night is the title. This film follows a journalist who goes to investigate a rash that is happening in a children's village or community, and upon getting there, she realizes that this is no rash. These children are actually not children at all. They are between the age of 4, so some of them are children, and 140 or something. So they're vampires. She delves into it a little bit further and becomes kind of ingrained into their little way of living, and she starts talking to the nurse who runs the place, an older lady, and the nurse talks about religion a lot. It's kind of based on the Catholic religion, so it is a very religious film. All these vampire kids are in this religious almost cult, but they're vampires, and they all have one thing in common. And even though some of them are like 140 years old, they are all still children. They were all bit by adult vampires at the age of a child, so they're stuck in this form, and they play a lot of jokes on that because it is a horror comedy. Basically, they have an end goal, how to make the world a better place for them, which I won't go into. This one was pretty, it was alright, it had some funny jokes, it had some jokes that didn't really work. I did like that the humor stayed relatively tame, like the jokes weren't like outrageous, they were very subtle. There's one, just an example, there's one joke where the count is how he's known, and he pulls out the Bram Stoker novel Dracula, and he said, the autobiography on my grandfather, so it's just little stuff like that where they kind of poke fun at the whole vampire lore. Um, Overall, though, there was one thing that I really was bugged with in this film, and that is I feel like that the film. Now, me and Moods had a conversation about this. He said that the film was, maybe intentionally done like this, which it probably was intentionally done like this, but Mood says that it's the type of camera that they use. But I think that it's actually the lack of color correction that they decided to implement in the post edit, and it makes it come off very lifelike, but not in a good way. So that was a huge issue for me. It feels almost like a shot on video film because most shot on video films are exactly using the lighting and the natural color from the environment, and that's what this film felt like it was doing. It didn't actually go in and adjust for a film, for a movie, which we expect when we watch movies nowadays. Uh, the music, some people don't like it. I actually did enjoy the music in this. I thought it was really awesome, actually. Uh, it's just it has some things that I like and has some things that I don't. I do think it's a little above average. I give it about a 6 out of 10, but that is all. See you guys next time for another review.